A little bit better. Well, better. Well, better. What the deal? What the down? Tiene culo cagao. What's the deal? What's that deal? People, hope all are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know you are blessed and protected. And if you have good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you have any ill will or evil eyes, will go blind 144,000 times. Collective, what are the deal? What are the deal? So I came to do a collective reading. We came to do a collective reading. So we're going to tap into the energy and do this collective reading for y'all. Reminder, I have a product line available. I have some incense. I've been talking about that I make my own incense. And I decided to bottle it and sell it. I have 9 sample tubes, each containing 1 tablespoon of incense. These are $5 plus shipping or $10 free shipping. So you can either pay $5 and then pay the shipping or pay a flat of $10 for a tube. And $10 is free shipping. So $10 free shipping for a tube of my incense. This bounce incense, banish out unwanted negativity and cleanse energy. Get yourself some incense. You don't need no charcoal, no nothing. Just scoop and light. I'll demonstrate it a little bit later. So we're about to tap into this energy. And if you don't like this video when you walk in, you a troll, my nigga, bitch. So what up, troll? What up, boo? You mad that they slandering and gossiping you? They talking about you? You was out here talking shit, slandering me. Now they talking about you? Because it blew up in your face? It blew up in your face. Don't come in my energy because it's going to be a friend turned enemy. You a friend that turned enemy? Don't come in my energy because you're going to get exposed right away. I don't know why you even bother. You out here running because you was a no-love manipulator? Go away. So collective, we about to tap into this energy. Somebody was in flip-floppy energy. They unable to stand their ground. So collective, let's do this. I guess I'm going to start with this deck since it's in my hand. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only, please provide me with some insight. Let's clear the energy to get rid of the karmics. Energy. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only, please provide me with some insights. I banish and I repel or curses, hexes and spells, or evil eyes. Anybody trying to deter me, anybody trying to block my throat chakra will be denied and your magic will be rejected. So mote it be. What is the energy that you want us to know? In competition, in reverse. Somebody had you in competition. Somebody was in competition, collective, and they lost this competition. Somebody was competing with you. They wanted to be number 1. They're not even number 1, 2, or 3. Because that shit is in the reverse. They catfishing and stalking you from multiple accounts. 444 as I looked up. Yeah, danger. Nosy, poking around. They not having a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening in the reverse. The card just fell. Going outside. They should have knew better. This shallow, superficial. That's so shallow. This hater raider. Look at that. How you see how all that came out? You see the flow of how my cards is going? Collective. You had somebody in a competition with you and they lost. And now they catfishing and stalking you from multiple accounts. They in danger. They was trying to put you in danger. And now they nosy and poking around because they're not having a spiritual awakening. And they should have knew better. Stop trying to tap into my crown because it's not going to work. And stop trying to block my throat chakra because it's not going to work either. You watching me and you a hater raider. Stop watching me, bitch. That's why you going outside. Sad, bitch. Go outside. I was going to say go outside. Won't you go outside? You're not being divinely guided. Divinely guided in the reverse. You were not being divinely guided, and now you cannot keep anybody stuck and stagnant. You was catfishing, stalking to see if somebody's stuck and stagnant. No, I'm not stuck and stagnant. I'm not trapped. You trying to see? You have multiple accounts. You're not a boss. You're not a CEO. You're not self-made. This is somebody that got multiple accounts, and they're not a boss. They're not self-made. They're in danger. Somebody was trying to be dependent and clingy on you, collective. And they being nosy and poking around because they see that you're getting your dharma. This power abuser that's not having a spiritual awakening. And they should have known better. They're having family issues. This shallow, superficial could be in some type of domestic violence relationship. Yeah, hater, raider, love is power. They ain't got no love. They're hating. They don't get it. They don't got no love, so they don't got no power. They're a hater, raider. Their wishes is not granted. Wish granted in the reverse. These thieves, these energy vampires that are trapped, that know that you're not trapped, stuck, or stagnant. Yeah, they sick. They have some illness. They said they got some type of injury. Yeah, all these spells that they casted in the reverse. They in danger. They casted all type of spells to be dependent and clinging onto you, and now they're in danger. Yeah, a tarot reader psychic that's in the reverse is being nosy and poking around. There's a tarot reader psychic in the reverse that's already exposed these bitches earlier. Are these the same bitches that's in my... Are these the same people that we coming out? Because there was some tarot reader in my energy when I was doing my own personal reading earlier. And the person that came in competition, there's some tarot readers that are in competition. Whatever you trying to do to that voodoo doll to my face is not working. Forgery. A power abuser committed some type of forgery. They could have registered your name or something. Registration. They registered your name or something. They committed some type of forgery with something. Yeah, they wanted your suffering. They wanted to use your suffering. They wanted you caged up. They could have been trying to get you locked up. Domestic violence, noise harassment. Somebody that's shallow and so superficial was causing a lot of noise, stress. Outcast, black sheep, curse breaker. They were trying to make you an outcast. They was trying to get... Somebody thinks that they're outcast. Somebody thinks that they're the black sheep of the family. Somebody thinks they're a curse breaker. They're not a curse breaker. That's in the reverse. They was trying to make you go crazy, mental, delusional, in the reverse. Their wish is not granted. They was trying to make you go crazy, and their wish is not granted. They cannot make you go crazy. This energy vampire, bougie, fake-ass person that's catfishing and stalking you, that watching to see if you stuck and stagnant. No, I'm not stuck and stagnant, baby. I'm too busy making my product line. I'm over here making my labels for my product line, making and mixing my herbs together so I could get this out there for y'all people. That's what I'm over here doing in the cut. Okay? Okay. South Park. Dude, I think they killed Kenny. A seductive schmutt. A bougie fake. The seductive schmutt is sick, ill, and they got an injury. And you're spiritually kicking their asses and straight to hell they go. because you check yourself and you spiritually cleanse. Like I said, you cleanse your home. So they were unable to blackmail you with blackmail in the reverse. They wanted your suffering. And yeah, because destiny is calling you, practice your craft. Yeah, now your enemies will be in deep regret for playing in your energy, collective, because you paid your karma. You paid your karma. Yeah, and you didn't lose hope and you kept your faith. Somebody's now trying to attack my womb, my sacral, or my solar plexus. You don't know what to attack in this reading, don't you? You don't know what to do. You watching me, so you're not liking the video, so you're a troll. You're probably the two readers that I exposed earlier. Do I need to shout your name on here? Prosper Goddess and Intuitive Kev, that was in my energy this morning that got exposed. Tarot reader psychics in the reverse are in the competition. Is this talking about you? Y'all? Who else? What other tarot readers is going to get exposed? Let me know. Throw them names up in my head so I could expose them. Y'all going outside. Because you over here catfishing and stalking somebody, trying to have somebody in a competition, and now there's no competition. Strange smell. You stink. You about to piss yourself. You were trying to go after somebody's heirloom. You were trying to be somebody. You were trying to go somewhere, but you did not wake up or pay attention. Birds of a feather that flock together, that wanted to join the hate crowd. They all going outside. They all stink. Manipulative. A mother's side of the family that couldn't dim your light, so now they want to fight because all the lies are unfolding. They was told to walk away and leave it alone, and they don't. They didn't do it. Now they're going to prison because shit is out of control. This could be somebody. This could be somebody from your past home and work community that thought something was pure entertainment, and they provided a lot of miscommunication. They were miscommunicating with a lot of people. The lies are unfolding. This is pure entertainment for me and for the rest of the collective. Yeah, work community. A lot of miscommunication in the work community. Now they got an attitude because they siphon untamed energy, and now they can't handle the power backlash, and they can't handle the heat. They were trying to make you go crazy. And they thought it was pure entertainment. Yeah, false advertisement, miscommunication. They were told to walk away. They wanted to join the hate crowd. And now, yeah, crimes committed in the work community. Manipulative, and they're about to piss themselves. A healer in the reverse, a tarot reader psychic, is out of control and they got an attitude. They were trying to blackmail you, collective. They got a lot of resentment. This fake religionless, I'm done. I'm not pulling no more for here because with the deck to see, hydromancy, they're terrified. They're going to need medical assistance. So they terrified, collective. Let's see what's on the bottom of it. Bad investment. They terrified because they made a bad investment. Games was played. Bit the hand that fed them. Materialistic. Cocky energy. Informant. They terrified. Yeah, trap like labyrinth. They terrified. Trap like labyrinth with no way out. Because I've been upgraded. Because I was true. No, this is not my reading. Because you've been upgraded. Because you've been true and faithful. And they try to get you fired from your job. Because they wanted a come up. Now they need to vacate the premises. So collective, this was a bad investment, collective. That's why they're going outside. Because games is played. They wanted to join the hate crowd. And they're about to piss themselves for being manipulative to the hand that fed them. Yeah, heirlooms, mother side of the family. They were materialistic. Okay, they wanted to be somebody, they wanted to go somewhere, but they didn't wake up and pay attention. They couldn't dim your light. Now they want to fight. They was in this cocky energy thinking they could beat you. And the informant, birds of a feather, flock together. The informants, the lies are unfolding for these people. They were told to walk away and they didn't leave it alone. Now they trapped like labyrinths with no way out because they wanted to join the hate crowd. Now they're going to prison and they are terrified. Yeah, because shit got out of control and you've been upgraded. Yeah, they couldn't dim your light. Somebody in your past work home community because you're true and faithful. Yeah, they're trying to get you tired, but the lies are unfolding. And now this is pure entertainment. Yeah, they were told to leave it alone. There's a lot of miscommunication and a lot of false advertisement because somebody wanted to come up. Yeah, in the work community, the crimes committed, they're going to have to vacate the premises in their work community. They won't be able to do what they're doing in their work community anymore because of their crimes that they committed. Yeah, now they're in their feelings because of their fraudulent business. I'm done. Fraudulent business of divination. I'm so divination in the reverse. I am so done. I am so done. I am so done. I am so done. Look at that. Look at that. Fraudulent business divination in the reverse. And they feeling the pressure now. The walls is caving in because they didn't realize that the strength that you carry, collective. Yup, they imagining their own ending and funeral. Yup, they getting blindsided because they were trying to make you a third-degree victim. They thought that you were naive. Somebody's father side of the family. So you got a mother side of the family and a father side of the family. You got a fake religionless, fake tarot reader, fake fraudulent divination business. It literally came out. Fraudulent business divination in the reverse. It don't get no more specific than that. Let's do this, spirit. Let's expose these motherfucking karmic readers. Let's do this. Let's do this. Expose these bitches. Expose these bitches. These fake religionists is getting blindsided because they try to make you a fucking victim. And now they're imagining their own ending because they didn't realize you are a powerful being. And now they in their feelings. The wall is crashing down on these bitches for their fraudulent divination business. Fake religionless. It don't get any more specific. Let's get it specific that this is about karmic tarot readers. Fraudulent business of divination in the reverse. A fake religionless. Where's the tarot reader psychic card in the reverse? Here we go. Tarot reader psychic in the reverse. Competition. Fake religionless. Fraudulent business of divination. These tarot reader psychics that's in a competition with you or me collective, they are going outside They're going outside in the work community because they're getting exposed. And if they in my energy, I'm going to expose you, bitch. And now I'm going to start exposing you by fucking name. Before, I used to be like, before, I used to feel y'all in my energy. And I wouldn't expose you by name. I would do it on the Lilo. Like there was this one reader called Divinely Destined. She was popped up in my energy. There's another reader called Peppermint Tarot that now her name is something else and she popped up in my newsfeed. That's the one that I've been blocking on TikTok and she seems to be following me. Her name is something else. God loves this family or something. Yeah. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? I'm going to expose y'all. Y'all fake religionists with a fraudulent divination business. I'm going to expose y'all fake religionists. Yes, I am. You want to keep coming for me? Do y'all really want to keep coming for me? Do you really want to keep slandering my name? Do you really want to keep coming for me? Is what I'm asking you. Do you really want to keep coming up in my energy so you could get exposed for the whole world to know? Because I got no problem letting you know that you a fake ass bitch. I have no problem letting everybody know that you fake. I got no problem letting everybody know that you got a fraudulent divination business. You trying to say that I have a fraudulent divination business? You trying to say that I'm a fake religionist? You trying to go around and say that other people in the collective are fake, but you the real fake ones? Remember, the accusee is always the accuser is always the accusee. The one that's going around accusing you and lying on your name is 10 times out of 10 is the one is the culprit, is the perpetrator, is the villain. Now they're all going outside because they want to be fake religionless, fake divination. So you got fake religionless and fake divination. Fake people who believe, there's people who are saying they believe in God and they don't believe in God, and then people saying that they have the love and light and they're not of love and light. Fake religious people and fake spiritual people. Fraudulent business, a fraudulent church, and a fraudulent spiritual business. Just fake. Three of Swords. Collect. They broken hearted. I just picked up. They broken hearted. They in the Three of Swords. These lovers are in the Three of Swords. These snakes are in the Three of Swords. The lovers, these lovers, this couple, these people, they're in the Three of Swords collective because you're getting your Wheel of Fortune. You're getting your Ace of Cups. Because your strength and you're balanced. And you're getting your Six of Pentacles. You're getting a new hope, new beginning. Because you are the true Hierophant, Queen of Swords energy. And now they're having towers. A King of Pentacles, King of Coins. That was working hard on something. Or you could be this King of Coins that was working hard. You could have a Hierophant, or this could be a Hierophant, Queen of Swords energy. Off with their head. A couple, marriage alliance. That's having a tower. So there could be a Hierophant energy and a Queen of Swords energy that's having a tower. Because they was in this competition, Five of Wands. Trying to have you in the Nine of Swords. Trying to have you hermit. But you are the sun. You illuminated something. And now you're receiving your Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some type of authoritative figure. There's some type of authority that's coming in to put a stop to this. Yeah, somebody's out here sick. They're in the Five of Cups. They're sick. Somebody's sick. Because you're still getting your Nine of Coins. You're still getting your Ten of Cups. Like I said, King of Swords twice. There's some type of authority that stops something. They were unable to put you to rest with the Four of Swords in the reverse. They're unable to have you under some type of judgment, with judgment in the reverse. Yeah, now there's all types of authority involved in this now. Yeah, you still getting your Two of Cups collective, and somebody's experiencing some type of death. Knight of Wands. There's been some type of ending to this adversity, this wrath, this war that they were trying to come in and start with you. Yeah, Six of Cords. Six of Cords. Somebody was trying to court to you. Six of Swords. You're able to move forward, travel. Yeah, you're able to have a new beginning. Collective, the Fool. Yeah, somebody was trying to start adversity with you. Five of Swords, Five of Wands. Start adversity because they're jealous. Confirmation. And my radiator should not be on or making noise. So that you know that's spirit. Again, that's confirmation that spirit is letting you know this is spirit in the radiator. Oh, shit. You hear that, right? The Star. The Empress. Collective. You are the Star. You are the Empress. And somebody's in the Nine of Wands because you're the Star. Two of Wands. They twisted up in a situation because you're the Star, collective. You see that? Or there's a Star energy that's in the Nine of Wands, and they twist it up because you're the Empress. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Collective, you're the Star Empress. Somebody's in the 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Fire energy because you're the Star Empress. Yeah, they in this hangman position. Because you illuminating something, the sun, you're bright, you're shining. Somebody's the hangman because you're shining. This immature energy that was trying to bring you a Page of Cup offer, some young-minded energy. Or you could be in a Page of Cups energy right now. Like, this has to do with your skill, your business, something you're studying. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you are the Magician, collective. What's this? Uh-oh, I got a card. Hold on. Magician, 9 of Wands. What's this? The Tower. This Magician is in the 9 of Wands, and they're going through a tower. They juggling. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, because something is going back. 8 of Wands. Yeah, back to this Queen of Coins. This witch that was sitting there doing spell work. Yeah, Tower to the Magician. Yep, it's going back. They juggling. They juggling because it's going back because they're having towers. Yeah, this Page of Wands energy, more fire. Fire sign, Page of Wands energy. Somebody that was standing on their little high horse looking up at you thinking their shit don't stink. This is your rival enemy. Yeah, by day they one way, by night they another. They the devil in disguise. They pretend to be nice during the day, but at night they be in their devilish energy. They really the devil. Yeah, and that's the truth. They're the hangman. Ace of Wands. They're not getting their wish fulfillment. I saw the Ace of Wands coming out upright, but it fell in the reverse on the floor. Yeah, this hangman is not getting their wish fulfillment, collective. 4 Pentacles. They're not getting that. Oh, it fell. The Magician. What just fell? Empress, Magician. The Devil in the reverse. Magician. The Devil Magician is hangman. This King of Cups energy. You were standing up to this King of Cups energy. The Fool, or you could be a King of Cups energy. Somebody that's loving, caring, kind, hardworking, honest. You stood up. You stood your ground in the 7 of Wands. And somebody's in the 2 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the Tower. They going outside. This was a bad investment, collective. Yeah. You still working on your shits. 8 of Coins. You are this King of Coins still working on your shiznits. You're going to be celebrating. 3 of Cups. There's going to be some type of celebration. Yeah, Ace of Coins. Ooh, Queen of Cups, collective. You are this Queen of Cups that's got to get your H of Coins. Or there's a Queen of Cups that's about to be under judgment for some coins. 6 of Swords. You're going to be able to travel and move forward. Change residency. Yes, 7 of Coins because you're about to start gaining what you're building. It's growing. 4 Pentacles. There's an offer coming in that you don't see. By an Emperor. Confirmation with the Sirens. Yeah, your foundation. You getting your foundation. You're building your foundation is building. And somebody was trying to attack your foundation. Confirmation belt. Confirmation sirens. These lovers are brokenhearted because they're unable to defeat you, collective. You have a lot of courage. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of passion. You're balanced. And somebody thought they could come for you. They thought they could come for you in your work community. siphoning untamed energy, and they can't handle your energy, collective. That was a bad investment. It really was a bad investment, especially if you coming in my energy. It's a bad investment to come in my energy and fuck with me in any way, shape, or form. That's the fucking sure. 111 on the clock for confirmation. Bad choice. You wanted to come up, so you decided to sit there and come and fuck with the collective and try to make the collective a fucking victim, and now you're in your feelings because you committed crimes in the work and in your home community, and now you're feeling the pressure because of your fake divination and your fake church is all being exposed. This mother and father side of the family, whatever, they all trapped. They was told to leave it alone and they didn't. Now they going outside. These birds of a feather that flock together, all their lies is unfolding. And they can watch you all you want. They can watch you all they want. But they're going to watch that you're not stuck. And they're the ones with a fraudulent business. And they cannot move forward. You don't got a fraudulent business. You're true and faithful. And they are not. And they're mad. They're a bunch of hater-raters that could not dim your light. Trying to commit some type of domestic violence or bring some type of domestic violence into your life. They ain't no chaos breakers. They ain't no outcasts. They ain't no nothing. They are bust up. They are misfits. That's what they are. You no longer serve a purpose. You fake tarot reader, psychic. You fake priest, pastor, preacher. That's why you sick. You ain't no boss. You ain't self-made. You ain't no CEO. Yeah, this bougie person is sick. They going crazy. They gotta have a mental illness because you're getting your wishes granted, collective. Your boss status. Your CEO. And you're not a seductive schmutt. Somebody was saying that you're a seductive schmutt. That's in the reverse now. Somebody could have been saying that you're a seductive schmutt. And they was in competition. They was going around saying that you're a seductive schmutt, but yet they trying to be in competition with a seductive schmutt. Make that sense. Make that make sense. You out here running lies that somebody's a seductive schmuck, but yet you in competition and gang stalking and following and watching constantly somebody that you claiming to be a seductive schmuck. You going broke. You ain't got no money because you fell for the trap, collective. They fell for the trap. It blew up in their face. Somebody has a secret and their true colors is showing. This power abuser's true colors is showing. And collective, you're getting justice. You're getting liberated. So expect the unexpected because you're on the right track. This corrupted system in the reverse. There was a lot of blind eye being turned about this flip-floppy energy. These clowns, these dream stealers, they could have steal your dreams in the online community. It's time to get back to you again, collective, and trust the process. They could not steal your identity. Identity theft in the reverse. Yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. Just laugh. Or you've been laughing at this shit. Yeah, these people committed type of fraud. All types of fraud over money. They were money hungry. You about to get some type of confirmation soon about their karma, about the spells being blocked, about these crusty, crappy, raggedy ass, bitter asses that need to go heal, about you. They're not royal blood. They just hater-raters. And this was destined to happen. This was destined to happen to this copycat wannabe. That's a scammer online and offline, and they're binded to this karma. Yeah, they were trying to they were trying to create some type of accident for you, sending you the evil eye, but there's no accident that's gonna happen because you've been standing your ground. Yeah, they spying and gang stalking on you, collective. They slandering, gossiping, and talking shit. As soon as I say they spying and gang stalking, 3 people left from watching me. Yeah, they messing with the dad, collective. Because you're being bold. You're being creative. You about to get everything new. Yeah, because you're a goddess. You're a god. You're a star. And they were trying to curse and hex a god, goddess, star. They were working hard, but whatever they were doing was barely working. Yeah, these energy vampires that was trying to be dependent and clingy, and they cannot cling on your energy. They're in danger. So that's identity theft. 3's a crowd. There's about to be a breakup, and there was a dirty cop that's involved. This dirty cop could be in jail. A masculine entity that was all up in your energy. They see you now. They out here praying and repenting now. Because they've been guilty. They've been caught. This sorcerer in the reverse. In your community residence. This no-love manipulator. It was all a test and they failed. And now they worried about the outcome. This soulless being. That they were unable to exit the matrix. They were warned and they didn't listen to their guardian guide. They were warned by their guardian guides and they didn't listen. Yeah, about spiritual warfare, but it started in the reverse. They're unable to cause spiritual warfare. Yeah, they wanted revenge and God said no. Because somebody's here to bring a good change, a positive one, and they're confused. What you confused about, huh? That you cannot stop what's divinely given to another individual? That you cannot steal somebody's destiny because they have a lot of protection and they did a lot of shadow healing and they paid their karma and they hydrate and loves these people? You were unable to hack somebody's services, computer, phone. They're trying to hack your phone. Don't slip up. They're waiting for your downfall. Yeah, the endings is happening, collective. Shit is about to end for them because they was out here trying to take what was yours. Take what they was trying to take from an empath, a healer. A dirty police cop. I'm done. Dirty cops, dirty tarot readers, dirty religious people are spying and gang stalking you, collective. Because they're energy vampires. They're thieves. And they're watching you because whatever they was doing, they were working hard and it was barely working on your ass. Yeah, they were trying to shut you up and sit you down and they were unable to shut you up and sit you down. Spiritual violation. They were spiritually violating you too. The backstabbers stabbed in the back. The backstabber got stabbed in the back. This backstabber got stabbed in the back, collective, for spiritually violating you because the power is in your hands. We got red rum attempt neighbors. So you had a bunch of neighbors that were trying to unalive you. They're a bunch of dream stealers, clowns, in flip-floppy energy. And there was a lot of blind eye being turned to your karmic neighbors that were trying to unalive you. Even the corrupted system was turning a blind eye because you were on the right track. You're getting justice from these power abusers. Their true colors is showing. Secrets is revealed. It blew up in their face. They fell for the trap. They go and broke. You were there walking karma. Collectors, the FBI detective watching it. Government officials are involved. The government officials are involved. More confirmation to that little sheriff notification downstairs postcard from my neighbor. Yeah, because they committed fraud. And you're spiritually protected by light and dark energy. So they can't fuck with you. They waiting for a slip up. They watching for a slip up and a downfall that ain't never gonna happen. Because what's happening is you getting everything new. So you better prepare. They better prepare to watch you get shit new because there's nothing happening to you. This, like I said, the backstabber got stabbed in the back. The backstabber stabbed in his own back. The backstabber stabbed himself in his back with his own knife. For spiritually violating you, for coming after somebody that they weren't coming. Yeah, they got stabbed in their own back. Three's a crowd of breakup. There's about to be a breakup in this backstabber's life. This hater-rater that watches you online all the time. Backstabbers. Backstabbers. Yeah, they did this for opportunities, collective. All this was for opportunities. For money. Opportunity. Yeah, professional idiots. Flipmo squad. Professional idiots. They did a Flipmo squad on you, collective, for opportunities for money. They professional idiots. Their electronics is tapped. And the business table is off the table. This business offer is off the table. Somebody can have an STD. They can have syphilis. They aging rapidly on top of that too. Because no weapon formed against you will prosper, collective. Somebody's in childhood energy. An Uncle Tom kiss ass motherfucker. That was trying to enslave your soul in the past. This was official business for them. But they broke into the wrong spiritual house. Because they're dealing with childhood trauma. There was an anonymous tip of this family abuse. So somebody snitched on them. And now they're out here trying to deny allegations and claims. Yeah, they weren't paying attention to the sign given by the divine. They broke into this wrong spiritual house. They did a lot of mental manipulation. Now they're feeling alone. Because they're a bunch of scammers. Scammers are alone. Because you can't read me officially, but they're trying to read you, collective. They trying to read you. They trying to study you. They all up in your business doing moon magic rituals, but they left a big mess. Traces left behind. Bank accounts in the reverse. This troublemaker's bank accounts is in the reverse. Because they're fraud. They weren't paying attention to the signs. This troublemaker. They're running scared now because of their pride and prejudice. Because the cat's out the bag. Cat got by somebody by the tongue and the balls. Because of all this mental manipulation about a light worker. You trying to disturb my speech? You trying to get me to look like I'm the one that stutters and mumbles? Because there's a message that goes out there that there's somebody that stutters and mumbles. I don't stutter or mumble. So you out here trying to make me look like I'm stuttering or mumbling? You're hacking? You're trying to hack my energy? Get the fuck out of my energy. This is a bad investment for you. Exactly. Go run. Stop trying to make me look like I'm the one that they talking about. Because I'm not. I don't have a speech impediment. Nor do I stutter or mumble. I have a missing tooth. That's what's going on. So don't do it to yourself. Don't come in my energy. Try to make me look like I'm the bad guy. Because that's what you're doing. You feeling the pressure and the walls is caving in because you're getting exposed. Exactly. Because you're nervous. If you're nervous, then get the fuck out of my energy. You are a healer in the reverse. You're trying to make a healer look like they're in the reverse. But you didn't realize the strength that this healer carries. Yeah. Go away. You're wicked. And materialistic. And you're trying to change plans, but you're still getting exposed. You did this for a social status. You and the Brady Bunch gang and your combined family did this for a social status. Now you got breathing problems. You on the run. You're going to be caught by February because you didn't have no blind faith because you was materialistic. You have a dissociative identity disorder, so you don't even know who you are. And you shorten your life on earth. This mother figure energy that bit the hand that fed them, they can have PTSD. They in combat mode, war. They in denial about some heirloom, mother side of the family, divination, because I've been upgraded and shit got out of control. Yeah, they were in childhood energy. Failed to realize you're not the one to play with, collective. They stuck it in rough for being a spiritual slut. Lost but not forgotten. Somebody was trying to make you forgotten, but you were lost. You weren't forgotten. They wanted revenge on you. The watchtower that's watching you. The judicial system is watching them. An online community that broke all types of laws. They're being casted out. Because collective, you are the chosen one the world is calling for. And somebody's out here trying to torment and torture you. But the tables have turned. They have court. And they're aging rapidly. Look, they have a speech impediment and they stir and they mumble. It's about to be a failed ending for them. Yeah. I'm done pulling. I just saw 4646. Something is being mirrored back to this ex-friend. They running scared because of their pride and prejudice. They're under the black cloud, trying to enslave souls, and they're feeling alone, dealing with their childhood trauma. Yeah, bank accounts, fraud. They were given by signs by the divine. They didn't listen, trying to deny allegations. Rapunzel in the reverse, low life. They were trying to keep you locked up in some type of tower or trying to keep you caged up. In hermit mode, yeah, faith was tested. Whatever they did was unforgettable. Everything has been returned to sender. Yeah, there was holy meetings and something was overlooked. Yeah, they locked up behind bars, collective. Federal case, controlled federal case. Somebody was trying to control a federal case. Or this federal case is being controlled. Sirens, confirmation. Yeah, tragic endings happening to these weirdos. Somebody you work with. A father related. The rats are running from this sabotage. They were too busy running lives to see their downfall. Confirmation with the sirens. I'm done. Dumb and Dumber got a federal case because they failed their mission. This false prophet. September. We're in the month of September. Saddle up is about to get bumpy in the month of September. Because everybody loves a comeback. They going down this month. This witchcraft is in the reverse. Confirmation. Bird, sirens, dog, barking, car alarm, or numbers. More confirmation on top of the confirmation that this shallow guy, Hal, got no more pals. They don't got no more company. And they're fucking being humbled because they try to come for a spiritual OG that's fucking protected. This fire starter that did it for the money they wanted to show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. They failed their fucking mission in September. I am completely done from plucking for real. Yeah, you're a triple threat, collective. To this dysfunctional family that their devilish deeds will bring them karma. They failed their mission and they getting karma. And they out here catfishing and stalking you from multiple motherfucking accounts. Stubborn. Collective, you already know. If you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Enjoy your weekday. Enjoy your Monday. Yeah, these crazy energy vampires. Tragic endings for these crazy energy vampires. Yeah, the rats is running. They running. Because they toxic. And they rotting from the inside out. No bueno for them. No bueno for them. Failed mission. Somebody snitched on them. I'm out of here, collective. They were trying to make you look bad in the public. And they just got exposed for being toxic. They thought they had a reason to attack you. And whatever they're doing is not working. Because they just naughty by nature. These weirdos that curse their contract and sabotage themselves for trying to sabotage you. A bunch of idiots. Their faith was tested. They were devoted to doing this as seen on TV. They watching you. They going outside in the shadows trying to make you a victim. Yeah, they getting casted out. They depleted, malnourished. They tapped into energy they didn't should have tapped into. They was told to walk away and they did it, and now they gotta vacate. Because you undefeated. The Watchtower. They got an STC and they got an STD and their magic is rendered powerless. Trying to swap your soul. They were out here being prejudiced. An ex-friend that's aging rapidly. That's being tormented and tortured. Their bank accounts. Childhood trauma. Yeah. Low lives. Journey to Nowhereville for a social status. On a journey to Nowhereville for a social status. Materialistic. I'm done. Peace out, collective. You already know. I'll probably be back with another reading. If not, I might do a late night live. But everybody knows the truth and the secrets are revealed. They cannot hide from this truth, and no, they can't run. No, they can't run. They can't run. So, collective, this could be your story. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick. It'll make you sick. And if you feel like this resonated, don't hesitate to donate to me. My information is in the description below. Again, I make incenses. I make incense. This will clear all negativity away, banish anything away, bring in prosperity, bring in healing, bring in cleansing. This is an all-in-one. It'll banish out negativity and clear the energy. You don't need no charcoal at all. This is my little product line that I am creating right now is what I'm offering you. It's called Bounce. Banish out unwanted negativity and cleanse energy. If you are interested, I was selling them for $5 plus shipping, but I'm going to sell them for $10 free shipping. If anybody would like a sample, let me know. These are samples for right now. So this should last you depending on how much you burn. Scoop. I would say maybe 5 scoops, 6 scoops, 7 scoops, depending on how much you burn. You know? You want a full house cleansing? You could burn half of it. It'll smoke up. You want to do all that? Then dump the whole thing. Just know that your house will be very smoky. Again, you do not need a charcoal for this. Charcoal free. You don't need it. That's how nice I am with making my incense. That you don't need nothing. Just scoop and light. Let me show you. Let me demonstrate to you my product. Why? Why not? Let's demonstrate to you my product. Where's my thingamajingamma thing? Oh, there goes mine. All right. Let's demonstrate. Let's demonstrate the incense I got here for you. Let's demonstrate it for you. Let's do that for you today. I use a little scoop thing, right? Normally, normally this is a little drier. This incense that I have, this one is a little drier today. Normally I make it a little bit wetter so that when you go like that, it clumps. But it's not, it don't clump. It's a very loose incense. But it does what it's supposed to do. This has over 10, and I'm not lying. This has over 10, more than 10. My incense has more than 10 herbs, spices, whatever the hell, resin. It carries over 10 in this. So this is a very strong, powerful incense. You see, powder. You can't really. But you see, it's like the dustiness there. All right. Dump it in. And that's it. And you see how well it burns? Real nice. Real smoky. No charcoal needed. So if you're interested in my bounce incense, let me know. If you want a sample, everything is handmade. Even down to my labels are handmade. That's why this shit look crooked. Okay? So if anybody's interested, $10 free shipping. Let me know. Comment below or message me on in my community. I'm gonna take a picture of this. And if anybody's interested, you could comment below the picture in the community board. I have 9 tubes available. And for right now. And my chair is going down as I talk to you. So, collective peace out. And I'll be back a little bit later with another reading. And until then, have a blessed Monday. Stay protected. And fuck your haters. Bye.